Attempt number 2, getting the cat into the cage with treats. Come on. What's up? Come on. Here's another one. And come on. In the cage. Get it. I'm backing off. Get it. Nope. Since we haven't had him successfully walk into the cage, we're going to have to put him in ourselves. I know. Oh, probably the easiest way would be to tip it upside down, feet first. And we just gently push him in. Nope, there's no gentle. There we go. And close the cage.
You just pull the thing and lock him in. Hey, buddy. I'll get it. Go get your coat on.
I got it. Yeah, successfully.
Hey, buddy. I know. We're sorry. Yeah, I know. You don't have any room in there either.
All right. So just like your child, you want to lock your pet in and make them safe and secure. It just fits. Almost.
That's it. You don't have any more.
Nice and secure. The belt is right here. We get in an accident, that's as safe as we can keep them. And I'll also have this one as well, so we could throw that in there. Murphy, 19 pounds. You weigh 19 pounds? No, you went down.
I thought it was 18
Last time he was 19.62.
Oh, he lost 0.62 pounds. This is where he sits when he goes to the vet. He likes that scale.
Alright, so our ears seem a little painful and we're shaking our head and
We are thinking that he's losing his hearing.
oh, okay.
Not entirely sure. He's having head tremors.
Okay.
And he's making noises when he goes number 2.
Okay.
He kind of, I don't know, he'll press his head against my hand and then he'll start shaking. Like the back of my hand, and his head you can feel him, tremors. So we don't know what it is, and we think he might be having some problems going number 2. Huh? Scoopy snack,
How long have the ears been bothering?
He's always had problems with his ears.
Okay.
We've always got medicine here, and just him.
Okay.
Right, buddy? Huh? You want another one? Any more snacks?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I put some over here
Is
somewhere.
he,
I tried to video it, but You know, every time you get a camera out, it's like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he won't do what you want him
Nothing,
to.
Yeah. Any certain time of the day that you're noticing them more, or just kind of randomly? throughout the
No, he's
days?
not sundowning.
I'm gonna say probably more in the later part of the day that I've
Oh,
noticed
maybe
it.
he is sundowning. Baby.
And she noticed that he had a bruise or a pimple or something
On top, right on top where you
top
touch
of
his
his
head.
right eye. And I haven't seen it, but she said
Touch
she's
it right
seen
above
it.
where that little hair sticking out.
And he's really been favoring this ear, so I don't know if it's sore or not, but I was doing this. I had my hand up and he would press against it. See, he's pressing against it now. And he's trembling a little bit. Not much. I mean, he could just sit there and you just see him doing this.
Okay, buddy, I'm gonna go get the doctor, okay? My favorite orange boy. Yeah.
He's our favorite orange boy too. Murphy, you ready to see the very best veterinarian in the world? Huh? Yeah? He's so relaxed here at least. You know, he doesn't hate it, he's just not happy. Twice a year.
I think you've
Normal
been in 3
exam.
times
Instead
this
of the
year.
yearly exam, every 6 months. And
This is his 4th visit to you this year, so we're doing well.
Is it full? I
and
thought
so
it was
we're
three.
going to be, what, 16, 17?
He'll be 17 February.
You would never know it.
I know.
So he's starting to press his head a little bit. When he goes to his food bowl, as he approaches his food bowl, do you see his head start to wiggle a little bit?
No.
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 Okay. It's called an intention tremor. The little brain, cerebellum, the little one, it amongst other things, it controls fine motor activity.
Because
Oh, you can still hear that. That's good. You know, we're not the only ones that.
we find that he's less likely to hear us if we're very soft.
Sure.
So
But we think he's in pain, because you know how you said cats are hardwired not to show their pain?
They really are hard to read.
But we're thinking because of the way his ears flap down and
There you are.
if they start lifting weights and all to him, then he's easier. Mostly his right is kind of ways with fake.
he sleeps about 22 hours, and we've been waking him up quite often to keep him entertained, you know, like cat TV and all that stuff.
You've been Netflix kitty binging.
He likes Handsome Nature. That's a YouTube video where they just record squirrels and birds and
So, his ear canals, his eardrums look beautiful.
Really? That's awesome.
Very much so.
well, I've been cleaning him a lot. He hates it.
I don't see anything there. Now,
Okay.
having said that, you can still have an ache pain or an itch and
True.
not see anything
True.
outwardly.
But there's no signs of mites and no ear damage.
Oh my gosh, no,
Looks
there's
like
no sign of any ear infection at all. That's great. A little tiny, large thyroid nodule on the left.
And he lost his purr. He can't purr anymore. No, he doesn't purr. No, his purr is silent.
He's never been much of a purr.
Yeah, but he had a purr. Now he just breathes.
Oh, and we think that we found out the cough. I don't know if you remember us telling you about his cough and how he like loses his breath sometimes.
Yes.
We think it was the grass because we were letting him out and he'd go out and chew on some grass and hack it up. But when he was coming in, I think he was choking on the grass.
I see.
So we I take him out with me all the time in the summer, and him and I will sit out on the front deck, and he'll go down and chew on a little grass in the back, and we'll hang out. But I'm not gonna do that next year.
Oh, but he loves it, so that's so sad. That cat loves his greens.
It's kind of a natural cathartic for them to. Our little dogs, for example, and they look. It's like a little Lilliputian cattle out there when the
Yeah.
grass comes out,
I know,
grazing
that's what I
away,
call
and then up it comes.
Yeah. I always thought it was good for him to do that. I mean, our dog used to do that.
Cats tend to
I wasn't
have a
growing
bit
up
of a
with cats.
pastime of vomiting. That doesn't mean that it's not a signal or a sign, rather, of something more significant,
Right.
certainly.
Isn't he a well-behaved kitty?
We can certainly. We did some blood work in
Yes.
January and then in July, and here we are in December already. We can do some while you're here today. We don't have to. What I'd like to do though is there's a medication called gabapentin. A side effect is sedation, which is transient as they get used to it. And yeah, some of the patients, like you or me, might be lightweights. So we always start at a low dose. It comes in as a 100 milligram capsule,
Mm-hmm.
and just have you mix the contents, open it up, mix the contents of the capsule in with some nice canned kitty food,
Right.
and then maybe a quarter of that in the morning and at
Okay.
night.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Mix it up nicely. You can just start once a day for a few days. We want, this is going to help because it's also an anticonvulsant. Because we're not sure if this is seizure activity or just senile tremors or
Uh-huh.
the static tremors they
Right.
call them. We all get them.
You don't think it's his hearing at all, huh?
His hearing is maybe not acute, but it's attenuated a little bit, but he still heard the squeaker.
Right.
And when you make a sound when he doesn't know you're there, watch his ear tips because you should see some movement.
That's what I've been
And
doing.
he's
I got
somewhat
this.
hearing impaired, but he's not deaf.
I got this little bell on the end of a toy, like a mouse tail, and it will make noise. And
Yes.
if I do it lightly,
Yeah.
nothing turns on his head or his ears. And if I shake it
It's
violently,
frequency
we'll hear it.
dependent, just like us. You know, we're in the audio spectrum where we have dips and peaks and how loud it has to be. Yeah, it's a hard thing to admit. Hearing's not quite what it used to
Right,
be.
right.
So don't be put off by the effect that the gabapentin had on you.
Don't forget we need to have his anal sac checked.
And take him to.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't.
I don't want to do
You don't
it.
want that on FB.
No, no. I heard that you can hurt a cat doing it yourself. That always prefer to take it to the vet.
Yeah, you know it's not brain surgery, but you do have to know the anatomy and
Right,
understand
right.
that it's a
Yeah.
little that you need to be tactile
Yeah.
and know what you're doing.
Do you want to do blood work on him?
I don't think it's necessary. We just did it. We basically brought him in for his tremors and his ears, and I don't think he needs blood work. Do you, Doc?
It's nice to do it yearly anyway, and at his age, maybe twice a year.
Mhm.
You don't.
And
you
we've
don't-
done it twice already, right? And then we
Well,
do it like
it was in
July. Right.
So if you want, wait on until the new year.
Next visit.
Next visit,
I
okay.
think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're okay with that.
Maybe you just need a bigger bell and a little more shaking.
Well, it's the tremors and him.
We want him to live
Him-
a lot
him kinda-
longer, and we know it's coming.
Seems like he's in pain when he goes.
Do you have him on Dasiquin, the glucosamine
Glucosamine,
chondroitin?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's
Yes,
been taking it. I have to
yeah.
pick some up, by the way. He's got
Absolutely.
like 7 left.
Yeah, that can make such a difference.
Yeah.
And it's very safe for them.
He's
So
been
is
on it
that-
6 months.
Is
Yeah,
that stuff
that-
like it affects humans? Like I take the stuff, and it took me like 3 or 4 months before it even
With the
got into
glucosamine
my
chondroitin?
system.
Yeah, it's
Is it
not
the
just
same for him?
overnight. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
3 to 4 weeks usually before you'll see.
All right.
Yeah, he seems like he's moving a little easier, gliding a little nicer.
Yeah, he hasn't glided in a
Poised
while.
and stiff.
Well, he did jump off your couch. the lower couch when he did
That's a
jump up.
big deal
Oh,
for
you
2003.
talking to me?
Tell you what,
Mwah.
it takes